So yeah, this week we talking about toxic masculinity, man. Cause it means a lot of things to a lot of different people, you know. And it keeps showing its head a lot, even when we don't know it. I had a funny ass conversation because I don't try to, I ain't a rah motherfucker.
But what is
that's
toxic?
That's a good ass question, bro. That's a good ass question. I was told I'm not an overly macho motherfucker because I don't really try to, impose my manhood on motherfuckers. But I was told I have some remnants of toxic masculinity in me.
Man,
it shocked the shit out of me. I was like, damn, bitch, fuck you talking about? Stay in your place. Don't talk to a man like that, because I don't understand.
You say stay in your place. I think that's clearly the definition of toxic masculinity.
I think that's what she meant.
He said, stay in your place.
You say you love me, you ain't gonna talk to me like that, goddamn.
In your place.
I'll play it.
Bitch.
There's too many words coming out that goddamn kitchen right now.
Yep. We gonna lose our viewers.
All of them, right?
We gonna lose all.
All of them.
Right.
Oh, don't worry.
Watch your mouth.
We dealing with masculinity.
Shon and Juan.
No, it's just Shon. I'm gonna own my shit.
Cause I ain't do shit.
I ain't do
shit but break a mic.
on the bandwagon.
How?
At
what point? My shit. But no. Seriously.
I was over here singing gospel songs before the camera started rolling. Y'all told me not to.
Both of them. Both of them, right? Both the gospel songs.
All right. Both the gospel songs I know.
But no, seriously though, because it does mean a lot of different things. It means different things to different people. So I'll start by asking y'all, what is toxic masculinity? Like, when you hear that, like, what comes to mind?
I've never heard the phrase.
I've heard it, and it's like, it has a lot to do with the way you behave in your relationships, the way you treat your relationships. Because some of y'all have black hearts. Some men tend to do things that, yeah, see, deputy. No. My bad.
She said she's coming for me.
Deputy.
I'm just saying, a lot of it transpires from the relationships and the way that you behave. Some you get a sweet guy, you get the thug guy, you get the street guy, you get all different types. But it's the way you behave. Like my neighbors, they fight. Then I hear that head go boom, boom, boom.
That's true love right there.
Toxic masculinity got something to do with that.
Maybe it's his head going against the wall, or maybe she
whooping his ass. Maybe she whooping his
At
ass.
the beginning, she probably is.
Bitch ass,
be her
nigga. Like she might be.
Right.
Maybe that's how she.
It ain't the sounds of love.
It don't matter. It ain't right.
But I think a lot of the toxic masculinity, like generated from like workplace, like how all those allegations of sexual, I guess advancements from like the guy at CBS and what's his name, Matt Lauer.
So you're talking like misconduct?
Yeah, misconduct at the workplace. I think a lot of that comes because it's been an accepted behavior in most. He say it ain't that many women, but I think like in the office space, that's where that shit come from. Like,
you talking like Mad Men when they were smoking cigarettes and like, come on, sweetheart, tuts and smack on their ass, they walk past, whatever.
Yeah, I think that's where it originated from. That term.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Toxic. Yeah, just acceptance of like this okay behavior in the workplace where the woman is always like the person who's, I don't know, just always in, I don't even know how to say it, like shit.
Like she on the receiving end?
Yeah, receiving of a man, like under the man, and it's just
like she has no autonomy, like she has no agency in shit. Like it's always. Is that? I don't want to speak for you, bro. Like,
yeah, thank you. That's what I mean. Like, that's where it comes from. That's what my thoughts of.
Okay. What kind of mind when you heard Chris?
That's because you was the one she was on the phone telling her friend about how toxic you was.
Not toxic.
Wow. So it's interesting though, cause like you went to the relationship
Because
and you went to
like,
the workplace. Like
to me, like from a woman's perspective, like your friend, you call your friend and you say, "Hey, you know, he did this to me, he did that to me," and then
What
that
you
relationship.
do? What you do?
Hold tight, my man.
You
Hold
get-
tight, my man. Like your friend, so you're in a relationship and you think that this relationship, as a woman, I've already bought my wedding dress and we together. But as a man, you like, man, let's go on a date, let's do this, let's do that. But I've already, like, I'm here with the relationship, but you here with the relationship. So that's what I mean by
Well,
toxic.
slow your ass down.
so wait a minute. Hold on.
So y'all get toxic. Look, he rubbing his hands.
No, because I can't not, you know. So you define miscommunication as
It's not miscommunication.
what?
You don't behave like a boyfriend, but treat the relationship like I'm your friend. We doing everything that boyfriend and girlfriends do, but you're treating this. You're making it toxic because. So what is miscommunication? There's still action.
But I think that
Is that considered toxic or
It
just?
is
I think.
No, it ain't.
It's
Hey,
toxic.
your face, you want to get on. She want to get on so bad. Your face, oh, I can see it.
It's
She
toxic.
left.
Yeah,
She
she
left.
like,
We got an audience
yeah, she
member.
making
We got
up.
an audience member that just left.
She just
Walked
left.
out.
Hey,
Because
hey,
you got but
whoever her boyfriend is, I'm so sorry if she call you, go off on you, bro.
Right. Tonight
but
is definitely gonna happen.
masculinity is that as well as what Juan was saying too. It's the workplace, it's the relationships, it's just men and women communicating in all of them.
But what you just said, what you just explained, though, I can see that being solved by a courageous conversation. Like this is.
But you guys don't have those conversations until it's too late.
I'm not gonna point blame at
Don't
who.
generalize.
I ain't gonna point. I ain't gonna point the finger at who or what.
You can't generalize.
We can go there, but
the conversation isn't had until it's too late.
okay.
It's too late.
It's too late.
That-
We
I
already,
would say
we
that's
already there.
But then that is toxic masculinity.
It could be both.
Or just
Just
miscommunication.
like, cause that's what I'm like. What you just described. And I'm not trying to put you on, but that's what I got from what you described
Okay.
as toxic
It's
masculinity.
a piece of miscommunication, but it's still toxic.
Okay.
You're still putting toxins in that relation.
So
I'm allowing you to. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not saying that it's one sided. I'm just saying it's happening.
So I would say that men is more likely to behave in a manner where what they're saying doesn't match their actions. So that's what you're saying. Basically, like they're acting like the boyfriend, but they say, "Hey, look, we just friends." Oh.
And you say you just bowing out.
He toxic.
Like you ain't even.
He ain't ready yet.
Yeah,
he ain't had
fucking
enough of
with
the
the whole
whole
thing.
Mason cup yet, because he'll be ready in just a second.
I mean, when I hear toxic masculinity, though, I think like, cause like it's a healthy balance, right? Everything should exist within a healthy balance. Obviously, toxic masculinity, if it is a thing, it's when you turn the dial up a little bit too much. Like how I was joking earlier, like I don't hear no motherfucker. There's too much words coming out there. Like that's toxic. Like that's come on, bro.
Like the belief that like in the gender roles that does not suit.
Right. Like I believe in gender roles to a degree, but not in my mind. In my mind, I don't believe in gender roles to the point where I think it's toxic masculinity. Like I don't believe in gender roles where a woman belongs and does this. A woman belongs in the kitchen and I belong under the hood of the car. I ain't finna say like that. But I believe gender roles. Like if a motherfucker break in his house, I'm the one who's gonna go running out the room to see who it is. Yeah, like so any person who be like, I don't believe in gender roles. If your husband sends you out the goddamn bedroom to see what that noise was,
you probably should get another husband.
You know what I mean? Like,
Probably not the guy for you. He's absolutely not.
but then if we laying in the bed and we heard some shit out there, and I'm like, Hey, what was that? I'll be right back. Go grab that gun. I'm gonna grab that gun. I'm finna go see what that is. And you be like, that's toxic, bitch. What? Like, what are we doing here? Like,
Right.
what are we doing? So, like, that's what I think. Like, it's gender roles, but when either person turns the knob up to 10, then that's when it becomes toxic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a woman's place, and she belongs in this box, and that's the only place she can be. And the man gets to be in this big ass box. That's toxic to me. Oh shit!
Speak up. You gotta speak up.
Ah shit!
Say
it and let it be said. Ain't no such thing as a man no more.
Ain't no such thing as a man no more.
Why you say that, bro?
Society say it for us.
In what way?
No genders.
Oh.
So you can't be toxic because there's no gender.
So it's no. If it ain't no masculinity, there can't be no toxic.
Right.
They can't. They stripped us from them.
Yeah.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
In what way?
Every way.
Like give us an example.
Give it.
Yeah. Give you an example. Shit. Fucking what's the goddamn thing? Potato. What's the fucking potato head?
Mr. Potato Head.
Shit. There's no gender no more.
It's no gender for Mr.
Ain't no. Well, hold on. What?
No, they took it. They dropped the Mister. It's just potato head now.
It's just a fucking baked potato. No cheese. No mustache. Just potato.
So who is?
Stripped you.
So it's no. So wait. So Woody and what's the old boy name?
I don't know.
Infinity and Beyond is just a fucking potato. He don't got a mustache no more.
He ain't got no mustache, just potato. He ain't got no feet.
I think that he does have those things.
He got.
It comes with a box of things.
So he got feet.
He can put
the skirt
lashes on and a mustache.
So they put the. So hold on, wait.
This motherfucking hand do this now.
Let me catch you. Hold up. The man look, he do this and scratch his balls at the same time.
Mr. Potato Head.
So no, so they took the gender out of Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah.
So, but originally, did you get both like pieces?
I thought it was a Mrs. Potato Head.
A Mr. and a Mrs.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I saw on Toy Story.
It used to be when we grew up, but it's not like that anymore. Times have changed.
Yeah.
Things have changed.
So ain't no roles anymore.
There are roles, but you have to create your own roles in your own house.
See?
So did you say somebody? So you compare your manhood to Mr. Potato Head?
No, just making an example.
It's a symptom. So like, if you had a new baby, would you just take like the bag with the Mrs. parts and just throw that motherfucker in the trash? And only leave the hat and the mustache and the big feet?
I don't know, bro.
I mean, because I'm not disagreeing with you. Like, I'm not taking away like the drink.
Why it gotta be a potato now? It could be whatever you want to be. Why can't it be the broccoli though?
The broccoli. Ain't no motherfucking Mr.
Hey,
Broccoli.
ain't no motherfucking Mr. Potato Head no more. It's just potato. Why can't have broccoli?
So it's supposed to be broccoli. So you leave the Mr. Potato Head alone.
Nah, bro.
You
You
start.
can be whatever you want to be.
So if you want to fuck it. The nigga ain't gonna be a lagoon. Nigga be what the fuck you want to be. Fuck it. You could be a stalk. You could be a fruit. You could be whatever you want to be.
So you can't be toxic.
So okay. So it ain't. So are you saying like to fight toxic masculinity? I don't know. I'll speak for you.
They getting rid of.
Just getting rid of everything. So even like the good masculinity or the productive masculinity. Man, it's good masculinity.
I'm not saying it's not. It's just, you said it. So
Nigga, there's got to be a balance though,
you
right?
Want a man that's not a real man, like you in there trying to get ready for work, getting your hair done. He's like, you know what? I gotta get my shit done too.
Okay, so tell me this thing. All right.
That's one of those things where that's a choice.
I'm saying.
I choose not to have a man like that. I choose to have a man.
You gotta.
So if you choose to have a man, there's some definitions there.
I get what comes with it, but there are also some things that you have to get that comes with me. It's a balance, and you have to learn how to balance it.
But they give.
It's not a tip.
It sounds like we getting rid of the balance though. Like we getting rid of the balance, and everything is just.
So you saying that you just gonna walk in the house and you just gonna change this woman's life? If she had no man in 30 years, and you just gonna be.
No, I'm not saying. I'm sticking strictly with the toxic masculinity and the erasure of masculinity and femininity and like throwing all that shit in the blender and just coming up with this goddamn brown mixture of. So what the fuck we gonna do with Spanish? That's what I want to know. Like, is there no more la and ill? Like,
right?
Lil? Like, is everything lil? Lil in Spanish? Like,
that's hella feminine.
That lil.
And the one good thing, you go to once they open the shit back up, you go to the basketball games and shit. And you can't wait them long ass bathroom lines.
What you talking about?
What just happened here?
Cause ain't no he or she. You just
Ain't
go
gonna be
in
no
the
he or she.
bathroom. Just go in the bathroom.
Whichever one is empty.
Whichever one is empty.
He's so funny.
Oh my god.
Plus,
I'm speechless.
But
ain't no genders.
So
we all just sitting up here. We just people.
We just. I mean, but that's what apparently with the
matter.
With the potato thing, that's apparently like that's what's happening. Like there's no distinction, and I don't know. Like it's a dangerous game. Like that's a very dangerous.
Well, we knew that when we started all this other stuff.
So do we accept it? Do we stop it?
No, you don't. You keep your life as simple as possible. I'm not dealing with the Mr. Potato. I ain't buying no Mr. Potato Head. Anybody in my house asks for no Mr. Potato Head.
Somebody in your house is like 40 years old.
No, I have a 10-year-old too.
Oh, okay. Mama.
Shut up. Leave my baby alone.
You should say 6'2".
Right.
No, he's
damn
230.
baby.
Big baby want to shoot too.
There ain't no damn baby.
He is my baby.
If you watch your mama episode, do not whoop my ass.
You probably could.